Like how the music turned on for a single second there and then faded out quickly. Ooh, now it's raining. It's pouring. Something about some old man, I don't know. I'm ignoring. Oh man, am I even actually live streaming? Am I live? I don't know. I never know these things. I will say though, kind of funnily enough, like nobody, not a single person. Well, that's not true. Initially, not a single person tuned into my live stream of Red Dead Redemption 2 last night until I beat the game and made my way into the epilogue. Also, look at John. I've made him average weight. Starting to get a little bit hardy, eh? Uh, yeah. Oh man. Alright, so, we gotta start this off right by cracking open a cold one. Huh? Sorry for all the bumping. Same, the same table I used to put all my drinks on is the same table I have my mic on, so kinda something that's unavoidable. Gosh dang it, does this game look beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. So, so how's it going to whoever you might be watching this, watching a man play Red Dead Redemption 2 on his PlayStation 4? I'm doing great. Oh god, oh jeez. Alright. I got this. I can handle it. But sorry, Wolfie. You made me do it. I didn't want to have to do that, but you made me do it. I'm not laughing about killing the wolves. I'm laughing about the fact that as soon as I did that, somebody tuned in, and then probably more likely than not, promptly tuned out. And hey, I can't blame them. Because honestly, the main thing I'm thinking about is that I think like the biggest compliment I could receive is if like somebody told me I was more beautiful than a mountain, you know? If somebody told me I was like as beautiful or I was like more beautiful than a sunset, then that would just like melt my heart. But I'm talking specifically inner beauty, because my outer beauty sure as hell ain't better than no damn sunset, I'll tell you that much. I don't know, maybe it is underneath my big old beard, which I was gonna trim. Well, I was gonna trim the mustache. But yeah, I'm surprised with this cold one I've cracked open. You hear me bumping around with it. I thought it was gonna be like really strong. I thought this was gonna be like tough to take down. It was actually quite nice. I don't know. It's I think it's a triple IPA from some brewery called Tripping Animals.
What the hell?
It's a triple ever haze. Yo, what the hell, man? I'm just standing here. There's like so much road. I am off to the side. You know, it's only reasonable to hit me if you were coming the other direction, but no, you were behind me. You had ample time to move out of my way, but yet you went out of your way to bump into me. Oh. Like, that is strong. I will not deny it. That is a strong IPA. But it's not bad. By no means. I don't know, I think I've just gotten more used to drinking IPAs. Because, if you ask me for my preference, I'm a sour guy, you know? If I'm drinking a beer, you best get me a sour. Because you get me anything else, and I might enjoy it, but I wouldn't be having as good of a time as if I was... I wouldn't be having as good of a time with an IPA or any other beer than I would be having with a sour. Because sour is one of my favorite flavors. Also, excuse me for any disgusting mouth and / or human noises I may or may not make during this broadcast here. But yeah, gotta say, I am having me a good old time. I will say that is strong. All right, I am quite literally stuffed. I am absolutely filled to the brim with crab. Because I had crab for dinner. And here's the thing with crab is that, you know, crab. Oh, Jesus Christ! Was that a fucking cougar?
Let up.
Oh my god! Ah, it's coming! Ah, ah, ah! Kill it! 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 Ah. Oh, I reacted to that cougar the same way I would react to like a bug. Oh man. But yeah, no. But you know, just because sour is my preference doesn't mean I can't enjoy other kinds of beers. Like, you know, I don't mind me just like a kind of bog standard beer. You know, if you're giving me like a generic brand beer, at least here in America, I enjoy me a Corona, just a straight up Corona, no Corona Light. You know, you give me like just a box of Coronas, I'm gonna be having a good time with that. There are a couple others I don't mind. Like I've had like Bud Light, and I don't think that's like I don't think it's like a bad beer or anything. Certainly nothing to write home about. I've had a few others. I don't know, like a Michelob Ultra. I've definitely had one of those. I think that wasn't too bad. I don't know. I'm just gonna be talking about beers. Tongue clicking noise because I'm trying to think. But yeah. But I mean, also, you know, I'm a sucker for any kind of like malt or what's the other word for like delicious sugary alcoholic drinks that are bad for you, like seltzers and I know malt is one, but what's the other one? I think people refer to them colloquially as like wine coolers, which is like a weird thing. Also, what's this? Who's setting fire to stuff over here, huh? You can't be setting stuff on fire. That's not good. Okay, it's just a camp.
That's close enough now. I don't remember inviting you to share my camp.
Oh, partner,
Oh, no room at this inn. Not tonight.
just leave it.
Alright, man.
Come on then.
Let's see. Don't want some good company, huh? Alright, fine. Whatever. Leave you and your bad company to bang it out under the starry night. I don't care. But yeah, no, I am dead tired from doing a very minimal amount of physical activity because I am a uh, I think the best term for it is a rotter. You know, I enjoy just wasting away. I'm a waster. I just enjoy watching my life slowly seep away as I sit before a TV and I accomplish nothing, I do nothing, I know nothing, and I get ever closer and closer to the void, as one does. I think that's pretty neat. But then in addition to that, yeah, I don't know, I'm just not like a big physical kind of guy. But I will say, you know, as much of as a prick Andrew Ryan was, I think a man is entitled to the sweat of his brow. You know, and I'm saying man here generally. I don't mean like the gender male or the you know whatever you define as a man. It's a subjective thing. It's a word, we made it up. Uh, but by man I mean human, you know, human, as as everybody, because I'll tell you what, man, when you're working hard and you get like a nice brow sweat going, it's nice. It feels good. I don't know, it might just be me, but I enjoy when I get a good brow sweat going, because usually if I'm sweating, it's either excessive sweating in my hands because I have hyperhidrosis, which is a fancy way of saying my hands sweat excessively and people find me disgusting because, you know, to be fair, you don't have to do it so much anymore, but I genuinely hate people that go for a handshake, man. Alright? I might just be traumatized from being a child and, like, either trying to play with kids or trying to, like, do stuff like handshake or something. I don't know. I can't even remember the specific thing of it. Like, I can't remember a specific instance or a specific person, but I have a specific memory of, like, going to, like, shake someone's hand or doing something, and then they just, like, recoil in disgust, and they're like, ew, why is your hand wet? It's like, I don't know. It'll be uh, sorry, I am, like, a good little bit of this beer deep, so don't mind me. But my joke, because again, I was a kid, I wouldn't have done this, and I especially wouldn't do this as an adult. But like my thought was like, yeah, well, if you don't shut up about it, my hand will be wet with your blood, buddy. I'm joking, alright? I'm just joking, alright? But you say shit about my fucking hands again and we'll find out what exactly they can do, huh? But I'm joking, I'm kidding, alright? It's not like one of my biggest insecurities. Oh, I'm joking. uh, oh, man. Oh, God. I miss these. I miss these streams that are just for me. Alright? I got an audience of one, and that audience is me, motherfucker. Alright? It's not you. This is not your mother. It's not your father. It's nobody you know. Alright? This is for me and for me only. Alright? If you enjoy this and you're like, this guy's funny, then I'm sorry to tell you, pal, but you're literally me. You know? Like me in the future, just watching back on this and going, I'm a funny fucking guy. But yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna play Red Dead Redemption 2 for. I don't know. It was kind of a, I don't know, it wasn't that tough of a call, because like I do have to play Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, because if I don't, then my PlayStation might get a little angry at me. It may get a little bit pissy, because in case you're wondering, this is the same save as I was playing on last time, which my last Red Dead Redemption live stream is called like something along the lines of like ignore this Red Dead Redemption 2 live stream, but it wasn't called that originally. It was originally called, like, yeah, been way too long Red Dead Redemption 2 1.0. That was 5 days ago. I live streamed that, and then just yesterday, 19 hours ago. Wow, I really streamed for 5 hours? That's crazy. I'm a crazy guy. I'm just a wacky sort of fellow. But yeah, I was thinking about playing this or playing Stray Gods, a role-playing musical, or the role-playing musical. I know, I forget. I looked it up just not too long ago. I was thinking about playing that, but I think I'll save that for like another day. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Because, like, I don't know, I want to finish up, like, my third playthrough of that. And then, I possibly want to make, like a little video essay on it. It's not even, like, going to really be a video essay. I think it might be. But it's essentially what I want to do is, like, hey, if you like Hades, maybe you'll like this, or maybe you won't. And I'll just explain what the thing is and try to advertise it to people. Because, like, again, I saw it on, like, TikTok. I saw it, like, come out on TikTok, and they were like, oh, hey, we have Laura Bailey as the main character, and she sings. And I was like, sold. You got me. Fucking love Laura Bailey. Alright? And I get to hear Laura Bailey sing? Done deal. Alright? Take my money. Take it. Take my soul for all I care. Alright? I give up anything. But yeah, so it appealed, like, specifically to me, and then I think it kind of... It like very much died down, though. I am kind of curious to see like, yeah, what if anything is like the general kind of consensus and or feel of it. Here, I'm gonna look it up on Google right now. Also, I keep wanting it to call Stray Gods Among Us, and I don't know why. Is there like something called like Gods Among Us, or I don't know why I'm adding like, yeah, Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Let's see. So, yeah, I want to check it out on Steam. Let's see what the, it's very positive. 94% of 1,771 all time. So, I mean, pretty good. But yeah, hold on. I want to check to see what is Summerfell or Summerfall Studios. I honestly, every time I see Summerfall, I want to call them Summerfell. Not as like a diss, but I just feel like Summerfell rolls off the tongue easier than Summerfall. Like Summerfell would be a great like D&D last name. Like like, I might make a Baldur's Gate 3 character with the last name Summerfell. Because, I mean, it just sounds good. Sounds good to me. But Summerfall. And then they've made nothing else. Like, they've only made that game, but I think it's really great. I think it's a really, like, nice, fun experience. And it's kind of silly. And it's like, I don't know. Because, like, musicals are something I almost like ironically. You know? Where, like, just the inherent humor of somebody singing about, like, their feelings is so fucking funny, you know? Like truly, if I ever make anything out of myself, make something with, like, a collaboration of other people, I really want, like, a part where like, somebody starts to do a musical thing, and then it's just, like, it's just played for laughs. But like it's also good at the same time, you know, like it's a good opportunity. Like I don't know, it's like a classic bit, but just like having like somebody start singing and then having like somebody like turn to the camera or turn to somebody else and be like, is this fucking guy just singing his feelings? like who's this crazy guy, gal, or whomever just belting out right now in the middle of this. Like it's I don't know, that's like, it's so funny. It's like it's like you take a musical, but you have it be real. You don't have like the musical be like some sort of like ethereal, like fake world where it's like, oh, you know, like everyone in this universe just like sings about their feelings. Instead, it's like genuinely like a fascinating and somewhat terrifying thing that like this person is now just like singing out loud. Or it's not. It's baffling. Is the word I'm looking for there? Oh man. Dude,
All right, girl.
I will say, like, I don't know, YouTube comments are an interesting thing, because again, I try to keep my YouTube comments pretty clean, like, like again, the only time I'll kind of miss out on some stuff is when, like, it's like if somebody's in the replies, because YouTube will not notify you of a reply all the time. I don't know, it's weird. If, like, somebody has an @ in their reply, even if their @ isn't me, like, if somebody's replying to something, because, like, I got, like, a reply... I don't know, sometimes it will randomly tell you about replies, even if there's not an @ in them. I don't know how exactly it works on YouTube's end. But, like... I'll like I try to keep my YouTube comments like pretty clean. Like if you want to have like a shitty opinion, that's fine. Like I saw some guy with a Persona profile picture that was like, "Oh man, the voice acting in this game is so bad." And it's like but specifically what they said was the voice acting, I'm going to assume it's a he, because I don't think any chick, any gal would say this, because this guy goes about Hades and Zagreus, saying that the voice acting in Hades is so bad, they sound like two bored teenage girls talking to each other. And it's like, maybe for Hades I could kind of see that, if you know, like, the deepest voiced teenage girl out there, which, hey, good for her. I'd kill to have a voice like Hades. But yeah, it's just like, it's so weird, because, like, also, Zagreus is not like that. Like, Zagreus is not monotone. It's actually why I liked Zagreus so much, is he's a very, like, versatile character, where, like, he I don't know, at least to me, he reads as, like, very genuine, you know? Like, when he's talking about things, and, like, you know, sometimes he's, like, smarmy and sarcastic, but he's, like, I don't know, ultimately, he's like, a very fun character to play as, because he's, like, he's, like, both real and fun, but also, yeah, he's, like, real and fun, you know? But yeah, but like, stuff like that, I don't give a shit about. But if like, somebody's genuinely being, like, bigoted, like, I don't know, I got a comment on, like, a Chaos video I have, where somebody said, like, oh man, they went woke with the design for Chaos in Hades 2, and which I've been trying to, like, keep myself as far away from Hades 2 stuff as I possibly can. I've somewhat failed in that. I've had to leave the Hades subreddit because I keep seeing stuff, and curiosity always gets the better of me. Like, it is my fault, but, like, I see something where it's like, oh, hey, what'd you guys think about this boss? And I'm like, oh, what you talking about? I click on it, I'm like, ah, no, Hades 2 stuff. I don't want to see that. But yeah, no, but like, it's fine. I haven't gotten spoiled on anything major. Just like, various character designs and, like, a couple of things here and there. But again, I don't know. I think if something is good enough, like, a spoiler won't ruin it for you. But, like, for me, I want to go in with as little information as possible, just for me. But when that person commented that, I was like, oh, what's Chaos's design in Hades 2? And I looked it up, and it's so fucking good. Like, Chaos's design in Hades 2 is phenomenal. And it's like I just banned that person because, like, not only are they objectively wrong, like, you're objectively wrong. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck if it's an inherently subjective thing, whether you like the appearance of Chaos in Hades 2. But, like, uh, you know, like they just look amazing. But then also, as you may have noticed, and like again, I've also like made a mistake. There's like one video I have for Chaos where, like somebody in the comments says, "Oh hey, Chaos uses they them pronouns," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, they do. I just forgot about it when I was like titling the video, and I used he instead of they." And then I changed the title of the video, but I still have that comment there, and I liked it and hearted it because I was like, oh, thanks for telling me, because I didn't realize it. It's like, hey, it's cool to make a mistake, but like you're telling me that like the game about like bringing together a broken family where you play as like a shit talking fun bisexual boy who goes around defying his father. You're telling me that you didn't think it was woke initially, but now the new design is what makes it woke. It was always woke, dumbass. Like also woke is like I don't know. Like woke is like a fine word, It's like unfortunate what it's become because it's just like anything conservatives or right wingers don't like. When originally it meant to be aware of injustice, particularly for black people or African Americans, but it's just like it was just like a fun word to use and to like kind of like signal like, oh hey, you gotta you should be aware of your surroundings. It's essentially what it just means. You should be aware of the world you live in, but then now it's just like a catch-all term because politically correct has fallen out of fashion, and it's like I don't know, man. Like like both the words are fine, but like you should just care about being like a decent human being. You shouldn't be like obsessed about this like minor insignificant thing that shouldn't affect you if you're truly like a big strong stoic man. Like it's so funny. Like right wingers are so funny because they're inherently contradictory. Because like you can't pretend like you're all about masculinity and being a big tough man, but then you cry and you whine and you bitch and you moan and you complain about fucking video games. Go fight in a war, fuckface. Go die for a rich man like a real fucking conservative, you moron. God damn it. But yeah, it's like I don't know. It's like man up, genuinely. Like my advice for anyone who's like concerned about wokeness in video games, man the fuck up. Stop being a baby. Stop living in the past and stop living in some fucking fantasy of the world that was never real to begin with. Open your goddamn eyes and you know what? Get woke, bro. Do it because it will help you more than it will hurt you. You go around hurting yourself by seeing people expressing themselves and being who they are, and then you get mad at those people. But it's like, no, you're the one hurting yourself, dumbass. And it's like you just like fundamentally don't understand things. Like anyone who doesn't think that like Red Dead Redemption 2 is quote unquote woke is a fucking moron. Like you haven't been paying attention to the game at all. Like I don't know, man. It's just rather annoying when you get bad comments from bad people. But I think kind of going back to my main point is that like I either won't delete a comment or more likely than not ban a person. Like I won't ban them if like what they're saying is just like a dumb thing to say and not kind of buried in bigotry, or if somebody like kind of fucking claps back at him or has like a fun retort, you know, because that is nice to see. Because like I don't know, like lately I've been getting like replies that's like, oh man, this is so wrong, and then and I'm like, oh, are they talking about me? Are they talking about something I said? And it's like, no, they're replying to a fucking comment. And I'm like, oh, I wish I would have known that. I don't know. Honestly, I kind of blame YouTube for that because, like, I don't know. When you're replying to somebody, it should be clear, like, no matter what, like who you're replying to and how you are replying to them. Because it'd be a little confusing for poor little me with my 1,020 subscribers. Thank you, by the way. To get something that's like, hey, you're actually being an idiot. And I'm like, who, me? And it's like, oh no, it's responding to this guy. Whereas like, the thread that I just got the comment for was like talking about like what Aphrodite's relation to Zagreus is. And like, I don't know. I think Hades does a good job at kind of working around a lot of the more kind of gross, icky is kind of the two words I would use for Greek mythology. You know, where it's like Demeter. Yeah, I don't know. I assume. Yeah, I assume. I don't know if Zeus and Poseidon are like directly related, but certainly like Demeter is like not directly related to Zeus and Poseidon because she calls them her foster brothers, you know. So it's like oh, okay, it's a lot better now that, like, you know, Hades is with Persephone. And then it's also, like, changed some other stuff. Like, say, for example, within the lore of the game, like, Persephone was not kidnapped to the underworld. She ran away from her mother, changed her name from Kore to Persephone, and lived her own life, you know? Oh, hey, I'm getting a good bit of scruff going on. You love to see it. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny to see people like arguing about it when like ultimately it like doesn't matter, you know. But it's like you can kind of like headcanon what you want. Like for this, it's like people arguing if Aphrodite is Zagreus's aunt, and I think the like one comment I saw was like the comment that was being responded to was like, no, you idiots, oh my god, you guys are all so wrong, she's obviously his niece. And I'm like, are you referring to Aphrodite? Because like, you know, irregardless, Aphrodite is not like, it is not Zagreus's niece. Like, at most, she may be Zagreus's cousin? You know, like second cousin or something along those lines? Like, that'd be like their closest thing. But, you know, she's descended from one of the Titans. And, like, all the Greek gods come from the Titans, I assume. For the most part. I could be wrong about that. But, like, and then also, like some of the gods only have, like, one parent. Take Athena, for example. Like, I think Athena's only biological parent is Zeus. I could be wrong. Maybe there's more lore where she mentions at some point who her mother is. But, no, actually, yeah, that's a big thing with Athena, is that she doesn't have a mother. So she feels like she has to be the mother of kind of the Greek pantheon. And she actually has like a nice little dialogue with Zagreus where she wishes that Nyx was her mother. It's like a really kind of like sweet, vulnerable moment for Athena. And it's like nice to see. You know? So, I don't know. It's weird because it's like, I don't know, it's fun to talk about Greek mythology, but I don't think it's fun to argue about it. Like, I think if you're arguing about it, that's dumb. You know, if you're like, oh, well, there's actually like different interpretations and there's different like ways of looking at the myth and like understanding this thing, you know, like that's interesting. You know, I like that discussion, you know. Because like I remember I saw something for like not Hades. It was not Hades, but it was like somebody beefing with like Theseus because like I forget what Theseus did, but like Theseus like kidnapped or took like a little girl and then was like, "Oh, I'll keep her at my palace until she's mature enough and then I'll marry her." And there's like a bunch of people being like, "Oh man, I fucking hate you, Theseus." And I'm like, I like when Theseus is just like a silly, goofy guy that you fight with his bull boyfriend. You know, I like that. I like thinking about that with Theseus. I don't want to think about like like just some genuinely messed up stuff he did. But of course, it's two different like canons. You know, it's like the Theseus that these people are getting mad at are probably the more like accurate, actual mythological version of Theseus. While like I think the Theseus in the game is a bit different than the like than the original Theseus. Actually, yeah. Next time I play Hades, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through the codex and read absolutely everything because I actually fully completed the codex. Not too long ago. I also completed 16 Heat Hades and 32 Heat Hades. And shout out to Aphrodite, because Aphrodite is what won it for me. Because I got her perk that, like, gets you more life. I think it's called Life Affirmation. But you might think it gives you more healing. No, no, no. It gives you more health. So when you pick up a Centaur Heart or, like, anything akin to that, you pick up... you do a room that has the darkness as a reward. You get like more health when you pick up darkness if you have that ability upgraded and unlocked. So yeah, by the time I fought Hades, I had like a ton of health, so I was able to actually beat him on 32 heat, and it was quite fun. But yeah, and then actually on my most recent video that I posted, which is like an hour long, it's I don't know, I ended up finally getting a comment on it after it had been out for a couple of hours. I titled it something like "Celebrating my 16 Heat Hades win by reading bad reviews." Because that's like one of my favorite things to do. I love looking up a game I love and then looking at like the negative or bad reviews for a game and then like reading them out loud and kind of either responding to them or making fun of them. Because like Hades had some good ones, man. Like what one of my favorites was when like again I don't know if it was just a typo, but like some guy wrote like this whole negative review and then like finished it by being like, I haven't even played this game. Like, that's never not gonna be funny. Like, writing a fucking long-ass review. Is it being like, and I haven't even played this game. I was just sat next to my little brother, and he was playing it the whole damn time. Oh, man. Oof. Also, I wonder if anyone's done that. I wonder if anyone's done, like, a reverse little brother prank. Where, like, you know, it's like, it's like, I don't know, I never really experienced this growing up. Because I have a sister and she wasn't too interested in video games. She played some on occasion. But for the most part, I was definitely the gamer. I got the gamer jeans, and I'm talking about the bell bottoms. All right, I'm talking about the skinny blue denim bell bottoms. uh, but yeah, no, I was definitely like the gamer, so I didn't have to like share with her pretty much anything. I think like the only thing she did want to play sometimes is like the Wii, but you know. I'm the big old gamer. That's why I got a YouTube channel, and she's in art school, and she's actually doing really well, working on glass. Huh. Alright, don't mind me. I'm adjusting in my chair. But anyway, like, has anyone done like the reverse little brother prank? Where you like hand them the controller and then you like tell them, oh hey, I'm gonna be playing and you can play alongside and try to do what I do on the screen. And then like you actually give them the controller that's plugged in, so they're actually playing, but they think they're not playing, they think you're playing. I don't know if that would work, but that would be a really funny thing to do. So that way when like when they lose, you can be like, "Oh man, I messed up." But hey, it looks like you were doing a good job there, buddy. And then like when they do win, if they do win, you can be like, "Hey, guess what? My controller wasn't plugged in. It was you. You were playing the whole time." And they're like, "Wait, what? I was? I was actually that good?" It's like, "Yeah, you were that good. You know, you just need to not put so much pressure on yourself." Feel like that could be a nice, cute little moment. But again, I don't know if it would work. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm a little bit out of breath. Again, this seems like a weird thing to say. It feels like an odd kind of thing to say and to pick out and a comment to make, but I'm so fucking exhausted because I ate so much crab, man. All right. You know, I love crab. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love crab. Crab, lobster, scallops. Honestly, a lot of seafood is just fantastic. It's like my favorite food. Not my all-time favorite. My all-time favorite is medium buffalo chicken wings. But, like, lobster is definitely top 3. I don't know. Maybe crab is. I don't know. Lobster and crab are kind of the same. But I think I think lobster has a slight edge on crab. But, like, crab's nice, because I was actually going to mention it. I was like, you know, I feel like, like, with crab, you kind of get more, because, like, with a lobster, you usually just get one lobster. But with, like, with crab legs, you might get, like, multiple kind of bundles of crab legs. And I had, like, 4 or 5 bundles of crab legs. I might have even had 6. I don't think I had 6. But I probably had like 4 or 5, and I had like a couple of loose claws here and there. I had like 2 loose claws. So I had like so much fucking crab, and there was like one kind of cluster left, and I was like, "Ah, can we just save this?" And then my mom was like, "You know, it sucks leaving the last one, you know? It's like, it's better to eat it now, so that way we can toss it out, and the house doesn't smell like crab for a week." And I was like, "Okay, fine." Fine, I'll do it. I'll eat the fucking crab. I'll eat the delicious, beautiful food that you get to dip into butter. I'll do it. I'll fall upon this petard, alright? Crucify me with the fucking crab claws. I will bear this burden for the family. But yeah, but after eating so much crab, I am just fucking stuffed. I'm tired, I'm wired, and I'm feeling great, but I'm also bloated as fuck. So yeah, there's oh, there's that, man. But hey, I don't know. Last kind of thing I'll mention before I actually start trying to do missions is I did get like a kind of a nice comment on my celebrating my 16 Heat Hades win, where I don't know. I think I want to interpret it as nice, but like my instinct is always to be like to be like what do you know? What are you doing? Telling me what to do? Where this guy mentioned that I should like diversify my channel now. Like here, I'll read the whole comment for you. Where this person says, "You're very early in your YouTube career. Diversify your stuff now. Play as many games as you can. Find your niche. Harness it. Your content looks very good. You'll get the bigger numbers eventually." I was like, thanks, man, but also I already found my fucking niche. It's Hades. Like, it's what I'm doing. You look at my fucking channel, it's all Hades. If I diversify now, then I might lose my audience that I already have. Like, I feel bad fucking live streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, because I'm like, I hope people aren't too bothered by it, you know? I hope it doesn't cause anyone to unsubscribe, because it's like, who's this fucking guy playing live streaming on YouTube? What is he, fucking stupid? Yes, I'm very stupid. But I'm also lazy. And you know what, man? I love that YouTube just automatically archives your live stream, you know? Because I live streamed on Twitch a couple of times, and like like I think most of those are probably just lost to time because I didn't want to go through the effort of downloading my Twitch VODs and then uploading them to my YouTube channel. Like it's just a fucking hassle. When if I live stream on YouTube, like not only is it a better experience for the live stream, because like I don't know, man. I genuinely hate Twitch. Like it's inundated with ads, and like here's the thing. Until I stop live streaming on my PlayStation, there's never going to be any ads on a live stream. Because I can't, like, turn ads on automatically. But, no, shoot. What was I gonna say? Fuck. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna say is that I love that you can pause and you can go back in a YouTube live stream. So if you miss something or there's a specific part that you want to see, you can pause and you can go back and you won't actually miss out on anything. You know, that's really what you want. And then if there's like a slower moment or there's like a part where the streamer is taking a little break or there's not doing anything particularly interesting, you can catch back up to the present and continue watching from there. You know, it's just like, I don't know, I think overall it's a better experience for the viewer on YouTube. Because, I mean, I'm a guy who doesn't use chat. I'm a guy who doesn't, like, chat on Twitch, you know? Like, I don't find it fun to emote. I don't find it fun to do any of that jazz. Like, it's genuinely just better live streaming on YouTube. Not just for me, but for whoever may be watching, in my opinion. You can disagree if you like. But yeah, the only thing that it's bad for is like actually like reaching out and like getting more viewers and stuff. Because like YouTube just either doesn't like promoting live streams or it doesn't see it as like a very viable thing. Like, because the way YouTube makes its money is by like, you know, taking a cut of donations from live streamers, you know. And, you know, also ads on videos and what have you.
Easy now.
Damn,
Good job,
man.
lady.
The music is so good in this game. Alright, well, here's my game plan. I have another sip of this pretty strong IPA. fucking strong, man. This is a strong IPA. But I don't necessarily mind it, like, flavor-wise. Like, like, flavor-wise, it is not bad. At least compared to some other IPAs I've had. But yeah, let's go ahead and empty the can. Because one of them tall boy cans, you know? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and start up a mission right now. And then I'm going to actually leave. So that, you know, I'm gonna leave because I want to blow my nose. Because I'm a little stuffed up. One nostril of mine is stuffed up. The other one, pretty clear. Yeah. Like my left one, it is clogged up. So I'm gonna go blow my nose. But I'll be back in due time. And yeah. And as I'm doing that, I'm gonna try to finish Jenny Nicholson's 4-hour video. I'm 3 hours and 22 minutes into it. I'm almost done, and I've lost my place several times, either because my phone has died, or because I, like, YouTube just didn't save where I was. Ugh. But it's no biggie.
Oh, hey, Jim, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Where was he?
Out. You know.
No, not exactly. I don't.
Well, don't worry about it too long. Just taking care of some old business a little.
All right.
I will say, that's pretty funny. I wonder how many, like... how many different cutscenes there are for that, for, like, John leaving. I know, I will say, I do want to see more of, like, Abigail and John. Like, I don't know, I mentioned this last time I was live streaming, but, like, I would have loved to see, like, John reunite with Abigail and Jack after Arthur helps him escape. You know, I think that would have been, like, really something funny. Would have been, like, really heart to... would have been really touching, you know? Like, I would have liked to see that, and then maybe you do, like, one mission where you're trying to, like, escape and leave. And then it, like, and then it cuts to 8 years later. But I understand why it immediately cuts to 8 years later. Because, you know, you gotta kind of recover from what just happened with Arthur Morgan. But, like, I don't know, I do kind of wish that there was more to it. Are you back to being skinny again, John? Okay, no. He's average. I want to get you big, John. Because I'm playing on the 1.0 version, hence why the 1.0 is in the title. But yeah, I know, I would have really liked that, because, like, again, I really hate gamers sometimes, man, because, like, they kind of fundamentally misunderstand Abigail and John's relationship. Like the fact that Abigail gets so angry at John, like, proves just how much she loves him, you know? Where it's like, if she didn't love him so much, then she wouldn't be angry. She just wouldn't care at all. But because she loves, she gets angry at John, you know? So it's like, I love their reunion in the original Red Dead Redemption when, like, John finally comes back home. And, like, Abigail just starts hitting him. He's like, John, where you been, John? You Scott sack of shit. Where you been? You had me so worried. He's like, you know where I've been, Abigail. And then they hug. It's like it's a funny scene, but it's also really sweet and touching, you know? Like I genuinely love that scene. Just Abigail just like berating John. Where you been, you Scotch sack of shit? Oh man, it's funny. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna mute my mic. Gonna go blow my nose, and then I'll be back in due time. I don't know. I don't know if there's too much of a cutscene for this mission, but we'll see.
How you getting on?
Surviving. I think.
Here. I'll get you some coffee.
Only thing I know how to do is... Well, you know, undertakers like me. Cattle, not so much.
That ain't true.
Ain't no rancher. Rustled horses, not raised them. Stole cattle, not birthed them.
I was reading the newspaper. I was reading about a old ranch, Beecher's Hope, down by Blackwater.
Was you?
Well, Jack read it to me, but I thought maybe we could raise some money. Bank could lend us the rest. We could be happy, John.
Bank loans? I got a goddamn price on my head, woman.
I know all about that. Every time we about to get somewhere, make something, you go and show the entire world that you ain't Jimmy Milton. Every place we've been, it's been the same. We start doing okay, and then boom, you act like the big man with the gun. Tired, John, and I guess I was dreaming a little. At least give me that.
Just feels hopeless.
You're doing better.
Milton! Milton, ma'am. Mr. Geddes needs you to head over to Strawberry in the wagon and collect some mail for him at the post office.
Sure. I'll take the boy with me. He's getting soft. Lancelot.
Come on. Jim, if you're heading that way, can you pick up a parcel for me? A dress I ordered. I think it's in your name?
My name.
I think so. One's in your name, and the other one's in mine. Only one should have come in by now.
How much shopping you done?
Oh, yes, a real keen purchaser of goods, me. Look at me.
Okay, Lancelot. We'll make a man out of you yet.
Not too much of a man, mine. He's only a boy.
Just gonna show him how to drive the wagon a little. We'll save the real exciting realities of adulthood for another day. Come on, get.
You take care now.
Of course. It's nice getting out of the house, huh?
I'm being rattled around, Pa. I like being in the house, Pa.
Life ain't just about doing things you like, boy.
Yes, sir. You make that clear enough.
What's that supposed to mean?
Only that you aren't so happy here with us.
Son, I'm happy. It's just... I find it hard, is all. You'll understand someday. Here, want to take the reins a little?
I don't know, Pa.
It's easy, boy. Don't be scared.
Well, what do I do?
Well, just hold them and pull them short to slow down. Tell them to go faster. Give them a little switch. And then pull to one side if you want to turn. Here, try it out.
Oh!
That's enough.
For now.
Back in Strawberry, eh, kid?
Looks like.
You know, I think this is the longest I've seen you without a book in your hand.
You didn't used to drive this slow. It was foolish to forget mine, sir.
Look, I got some business to attend to with the clerk. I leave you with the wagon. Can I trust you not to drive off with it?
Oh, I think I can be trusted at that.
Very good.
You giving the horse a rest, Pa?
All right, here we are. You all right, son?
Sure.
Well, cheer up a little. You wait here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
And if you behave, I might let you drive us home.
Can't wait.
Hi, I'm here to...
Name?
My name? Jim Milton.
Jim Milton. Nope, nothing here.
Maybe try Marston. John Marston. It's a long story.
Okay, John Marston. Marston... Nope, nothing here for that name either.
Try Abigail Roberts.
Abigail Roberts. Abigail Roberts. Yes, here we are.
And also, I'm here to pick up the deliveries for Pronghorn Ranch. David Getty sent me.
Pronghorn? Yes, sign here. We have a bunch of stuff for you. And I will help you out.
I'll take these. You get the rest of the stuff.
Here, let me help you with this, Mr. Marston.
It's, mostly Milton these days. It's a long story.
Whatever you say, Mr. Milton. It's not important. Take care now. Give my regards to Geddes.
Thank you very much, mister. Okay, let's get out of here.
Everything okay, Pa?
Sure. I hope so, at least. Here, you take the reins a little.
I ain't sure.
Come on, son. You'll enjoy it if you try a little harder.
Okay. Okay, Pa. Yeah!
We're going back to Pronghorn, okay?
So, wait. We've come all the way out here and we just gonna turn around and go back?
That's what we're doing. Turns out, I miss the seclusion of the ranch more than I figured for.
Don't you want to go to the store or the saloon or anywhere?
We're going back. Okay, boy?
But I've been sitting in this wagon I don't know how long.
But nothing. Keep on driving and watch the road.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Jesus. Mind your father, okay? I got my reasons, even if I don't care to explain them.
Yes, sir.
Better. Look, if I tell you to speed up, speed up. If I say slow down, you slow down, okay?
Sure.
Slow it down. Don't want to seem like we're running away from anything.
Okay. Whoa!
Now we're too fast. All right, speed up. Let's get away from there.
Okay. Yeah!
Who's this?
Sorry, sir. Was that a question for me?
No, no, keep driving.
Yep.
Give him a switch.
What's wrong, Pa?
Nothing.
I will say, I don't know, I do really love this mission because you get to see like John and Jack's relationship, where like, I don't know, John does love his
Somebody back
son,
there?
Just keep driving.
but he doesn't quite know how to be a good father, particularly not at this point. But, like, I don't know, it's interesting to see how he evolves with it, you know? Where, like, particularly
Speed this up.
when he has a conversation with, like,
Have you
Marshall
seen something?
Worry about
Johnson.
what's in front of us.
Yeah. With, like, Marshall Johnson in the,
I don't like driving across here.
It's the same as any other road. Look where you want to go and the horse will follow.
Okay.
I'm also trying not to talk over them.
I think the horse is getting skittish.
You'll be all right.
But, yeah, no, I don't know, it's like, it very much does remind me of, sorry, I gotta pause, Jenny Nicholson, because if I'm talking, I'm not gonna be listening to her anyway. Uh, but yeah, no, I don't know. I really like the conversation in the first game where like John talks about trying to teach his kid, and he's like kind of equating it to the government, you know, and like the law and justice, quote unquote. Where he talks about with his son Jack, whereas like if he tells his son Jack not to do something, and then he hits him because he did something he was not supposed to do, then his son resents him for it. But if he goes out of his way to try to teach him how to do the right thing and why what he did was wrong, then he can actually learn. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's very it's just like a very interesting thing where it's like I think most men, particularly in the 1800s, wouldn't even think about something like that, you know, or not even 1800s to the 1900s now. That's very early 1900s. It's crazy to remember that like Red Dead Redemption takes place in the 1900s. Like there's like a car at one point in the game.
Okay,
What? What's wrong?
don't look around.
Oh, Pa,
Hey.
those men. Are they following us?
Just stay calm. See that fallen tree? When we get there, stop the wagon, jump down, and hide.
Oh, Pa.
You need to do exactly as I say, boy. Here, now! Come on, quick, down! Okay, son, you wait here. You don't move or say nothing until I speak to you. You hear?
Yes, sir.
Head down. Okay, gentlemen. Let's see what you come calling about. What do you boys want with us?
Oh, we just want to have a friendly chat. Are you John Marston? You sure look like him.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here with my son.
Did you kill a fella out in Roanoke a few months back?
No, wasn't me.
That was my brother.
I'm real sorry, friend, but he was trying to rob.
You're talking bullshit, mister. Kill him. He's gonna end well for you, you bastard.
For Christ's sake!
Hey, what the...
It's okay. You're okay.
What? Why? What?
It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Keep them eyes closed. Let's go. Come on. Giddy up.
Oh, dear, those men.
I told you not to look, boy.
Are they dead?
I didn't have much of a choice. You saw that. Now, compose yourself.
You killed them, Pa.
Son, I need you to hold it together. You were real brave back there. Real brave. Did exactly like I said.
Really?
Uh-huh. If you hadn't listened, think Things could have gone real wrong for us. There. We're okay. Hey, you know, your mama wants us to buy some old ranch. You read to her about it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. What was it called? Mm-hmm. What was the name, boy?
Beecher's home.
That's right. Beecher's home. Over by Blackwater. You like the idea of that, huh? Us on the ranch?
I don't know.
I can see you as a rancher's boy. Like Duncan Geddes, huh? I wasn't so sure, but... yeah. That kind of life might suit us. Wouldn't be such a chore if the horses we were cleaning up after was ours, would it? No, it wouldn't. Okay, here we are. That was an, eventful trip. Go say hi to your mother.
How was the... What happened?
Yeah. I don't... We got shot at.
Shot at? What happened?
Well, we got followed, and then we...
Followed by who?
Probably someone who knew me. If we didn't get to them particulars, I'm sorry.
My son. Our son.
It was your dress that caused all the problems.
Weren't even a dress. It was a gift for you.
Look, just do one thing or another. Not be two people at once. That's all I'm saying.
Now, dear, I won't hear any more of it.
You won't hear any of it.
Not in front of the men.
You toad.
All right, smile, smile. Do not embarrass me.
Mr. Geddes?
Hey, I heard we had another incident with the Laramie boys.
Yeah, there was an incident.
Well, I mean to scare me.
Are you scared?
A little. I've got a lot invested in this place, and not just the land, but my family. It's hard to explain.
I understand. I'll do my best to keep you safe, sir.
I know you will. So how's your family?
Just fine. I should probably head back.
Yeah, I know how it is.
How'd you get on?
Okay, I guess.
Better?
Sure, I'm just tired.
I know. Anybody want some more?
No, I'm
thank
good.
you.
I miss Mr. Pearson.
John Marston, you're such a pig. All right, it's getting late. Let's get some rest. Good night, Jack.
Good night, Mama.
Good night, Jack.
Good night, Pa.
The hell was that?
What are you doing?
My job, Abigail. Lock this door behind me. Don't open it unless you know it's me.
Jim, you gotta do something. Two of them by the stall. They got Tom. Over.
You'll regret that. Who's this?
New hand.
You're that tough guy they just took on. And I heard about you.
Jim, you know that offer? It just went down. That's the worst of it? I'll be up in a moment. Put him down, all right.
They've killed Mr. Tolbert, and they've stolen my goddamn cattle. You men okay?
I think so.
Yeah?
Jim Milton saved my life. It's Mr. Abel.
Yeah, of course, it's Mr. Abel. I can't believe he thinks he can scare me out of here.
Then I guess we're getting your cattle back,
I guess
sir.
we are. Can you go too, Tom?
Of course, sir.
All right, Jim. I know you can handle yourself.
A little.
Go get your guns and head out.
Guns?
Oh, don't play coy with me, son. We need your help. I don't care what you used to do or what your name is. This is the land of second chances.
Understood.
Okay.
Let me in, it's me.
What was it?
Mr. Getty's cattle was taken.
I'm sorry to hear that. What are you doing in that thing?
Mr. Getty's been real good to us.
What are you doing?
My job, Abigail. My goddamn job.
I'll lead the way. This is gonna be the last we hear out of them. Yeah! Yeah! Right!
Something up?
Off your horses here. We'll be better on foot.
Okay, if you say so.
That's the place up ahead.
There's our cows. A couple guards out front. A couple more around the side, I imagine. Let's get a closer look. Let's go. Yeah, there's plenty of guards. I'm gonna head straight in.
Yep.
Tom, you head up there and try and give us some cover. Abe, you're gonna try and flank the place and come in from the back. I'll give you a minute or two, then I'm heading in.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey! Hey! You boys been coming up to Pronghorn. I thought I'd come down here. You're all so tough. Come have a word with me.
You here to cut a deal? You're too late, partner.
I'm here for our cattle and to teach some manners to all of you.
You seen how many men we got? As many as money can buy. Now get out of here, Haste. Before you get a hole in your head. Just shoot him.
I tried to be reasonable. Guess we're shooting then.
They come with cattle.
Look out, Tom. Let me deal with this.
You're gonna be sorry for what you done.
You're the fella that said something about my wife.
Piss stinking, shit shoveling, backwoods, sacker, no good trash. You know that woman of yours got the look of a woman ain't had a real ride in her life. She's gotta make do with some piss-poor stinking farmhand. Hey, tell her I'll let her in my sheets.
Come on, lady.
Hey, you're back. You did real well, Mr. Milton. This man can really fight. Saved the whole place.
Ah, that weren't nothing.
Well...
You you saved my life.
No need to say nothing, sir. Just doing my job. Now, I don't think they'll be back tonight, but how about Abe? Just in case you stay up.
Yep.
See anything or hear anything, you fire that rifle 3 times.
3 times.
We'll all come running.
Will do.
Well said. And thank you, Mr. Milton. Truly.
Just glad to be of service, sir.
I understand. You get some rest.
Thank you, Mr. Geddes. What? What? What choice did I have? Just answer me that. What was I supposed to do?
Hey, Mr. Jim? Mr. Jim?
Hey!
There's a telegram messenger for you over there, near the house.
There is? Okay. Thanks, Abe.
What do you think he wants?
I have no idea. But I doubt someone wants to give me a big pile of money.
That's him.
I see him. Thanks, Abe. Good morning. Good seeing you, partner. Stay safe now.
So long, then.
Ain't you heard? There's a messenger for you, Jim Milton.
Morning to you. Excuse me, mister. I'm Jim Milton. Heard you had a telegram for me?
Yes, here. Sign there.
Thank you. Jim, stop. If you're the JM I know, stop. It's Sadie Adler. I've got something to discuss. Pay good. Meet me in Saloon in Valentine. I'm there most days. Stop. Sadie Adler. I'll be damned. Abigail. Darling John, a kind lady in the village helped me write this.
She had men problems of her own, but that's a different story. Listen, I've begged you, but it don't seem to make much difference. I've tried everything I know to make you grow up. And you know I love you, but loving you means I can't watch you do this. Time after time, we've had to run because of your behavior and your decisions. We got a son. I got a son. And I love our son enough that I can't have him around while you're like this. I had so many dreams, John. I hoped you would change. We all saw what happened to them that didn't, but you... Part of you is hell-bent on ending up the same way.
And I love you too much to watch that no more. Abigail.
Where's the wife, Milton?
She's out.
I saw her leaving with the boy and the bags. What's going on?
You married, Mr. Dickens?
No.
That don't surprise me.
What'd she do? Catch you with a showgirl? Or hear about you shooting more fellas over by Strawberry? Just who are you, Jim Milton?
I'm a family man. I can handle a gun, sure. Them men shot at me.
Just interested, that's all.
Ain't nothing interesting, unless you find gossip about a man's marriage worthy of your time.
Guess not. There's work to be done, unless you're running off too.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm here to work. Gotta save money, get her what she wants.
What does she want?
She wants a place of her own. Said she found a plot up at Beecher's Hope.
You? A rancher? You'll starve.
Probably.
Keep yourself busy. Take your mind off it. That's her full. Hey, you know, I was wrong about you. Turned into a fine worker, Jim Milton.
Oh, thank you. Means a lot. Hey, you think I could speak with Mr. Geddes? See if maybe he's open to offering me some guidance?
I'm sure he'd be happy to hear you speak, at least.
Thank you, Mr. Dickens. Hey, son. How's that bull?
Fine, Mr. Milton.
Your father in? Can I have a word?
Sure. I'll just get him.
Pa! I'm right here. What's the problem, Milton?
Sorry for the disturbance, sir.
Oh, no problem. My wife, she just began her morning discourse on the subject of my faults. Experience I think every man can relate to.
In some ways, my wife also has issues with some of the decisions I've made. Real issues.
Hmm?
Do you believe a man can change, sir?
Where is this heading?
I guess I don't know. I've tried to be a good hand. I've worked hard to secure your property.
And for that, we are grateful.
And you've paid me well besides. The thing is, I suppose, I need to get a place of my own, so I can prove to my wife that I've changed.
I understand.
But I ain't got much money. I ain't asking to borrow none. But maybe you could go to the bank and put in a good word so they could give me a loan?
A loan, huh?
So I can buy that place, Beecher's Hope?
Yes, I know it. Yes, of course, sure. It'd be my pleasure. But take my advice, Milton. Take your money and go buy passage on a boat. Go to Brazil and forget all about family. I'm just joking, son. Just make sure you deal with Ansel Atherton at the bank. He's a distant cousin. Here's my name. Tell him to ask me direct himself. You'll get what you need.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I was young and dumb once, too. You'll get it back.
No. I love John Marston so much. Alright, finally back in the open world. Oh yay, cruel world! Cruel world must I go on. Cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast. I've been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. I'm gone.
This big old world sure got me running around. I heard a voice that said, just settle down. And with the moonlight as my guide, and with this feeling deep inside, I know now that I am homeward bound. Cruel, cruel world, must I go home? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving
fast, and I've been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Desert rose, desert plain. I have seen so much pain. Now I see into the eyes of a girl. No more, no more cruel world. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too long. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Get skittish, girl. Calm yourself. It's all right. Easy now. Okay, Missy.
On a dusty trail, saw a vapor light. Was it a mirage? I don't know, but it seemed right. I felt mission, I felt trust. I knew then that I must go to her from this cruel world. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Cruel, cruel world, must I go on? Cruel, cruel world, I'm moving on. I've been living too fast, and I've been living too wrong. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone. Cruel, cruel world, I'm gone.
Oh man, I really love this game a lot. Like, this game is so great.
Out of the damn way!
Hey, good-looking horse there. If you want me to keep that overnight, there's room in the stable. Good saddles is almost as important as a good horse. one of those. I got one of them myself. Nice bit of grooming. People take notice.
Hold on.
Hello there.
Yeah,
That
well,
horse doing all right? I'm happy to stable that for you.
I don't know. I'm looking for provisions. That's what I want. Where are the oat cakes? You don't have any oat cakes? I suppose you got hay. Hay's pretty good.
Morning, friends.
Been a while since you came through town, ain't it? Got everything you need. Have a look.
Now, let's have a look.
Nice.
Now I do forget if
Another one for you.
Sadie's mission here actually involves anything, or do you just simply kind of talk to her?
Same thing.
Oh. Have I maxed it out, or am I currently broke?
Can I get you anything else? Look around.
I am currently broke. Nice. Well, hey, let's go make some money.
Careful out there.
Hello?
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself who this little girl thinks she telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
What's that?
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all!
You!
Get out of here!
John Marston.
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy us a property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly, and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
What? Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank.
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
I know.
Don't mind me. Don't know if anyone's watching, so don't know if I have to explain myself, but I just want to change up John Marston's look. Just wanted to see how the cutscene plays out initially.
I got real bad nerves. I can't work. Can you give me some
Oh, it's
money?
Mickey. Anyway, settings. Give me $500. In fact, give me $1,000.
For idle hands.
Alright. Take me on down to Saint Denis.
Well, this is you.
Thanks, partner.
Thanks for that, friend. Safe travels.
Sorry.
You lose the scissors in your house? Grab a seat, let's get to work. So, what do you need?
Wow, that's kind of funny. My mustache is at level 9, my chin is at level 8, and my chops are at level 7. No, real question. How does the handlebar mustache look? Ooh, I got level 6. That's what I like.
Looking sharper than a tack. Just name your style.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Thank you. Looks okay.
Please, tell your friends about us.
Pardon me?
Alright, my game plan is I'm gonna head to Blackwater, start up that next mission, Then I'm going to be back. Because, to be honest with you, you gotta take a massive leak. Finished off, this IPA I was having.
Hello there.
We are surely
Got here earlier than expected. That was great. Okay.
Hey,
Sir!
evening, mister.
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Geddes. I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
All right. Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
You, doing okay?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my affairs together to buy that in. But I hear I'll have to pay protection services.
Things aren't what they once were.
Oh well.
Rumors going around again about this jade mask. Mumbo jumbo, if you ask me.
Yep, heard that too.
Yep.
There you are, Missy.
What's your problem?
The hunt is over! Kill him! Shoot the son of a bitch! I'll eat your liver hot! Easy, bitches! Just shoot! Don't mess around!
Classic Red Dead Redemption 2. I leave for like 5 minutes so that way I can take a piss and grab me a drink. And what do you know? I die. But hey, that's alright. At least now I can do Sadie Adler's mission. Also, I started watching a Germa video. The newest one. 10,000 retired streamers. Or 10 million retired streamers. Yeah, 10 million, not 10,000.
Come on, girl. You're okay. Fill your belly. Sir!
Oh, I love that little sting. The that's from the first game, I think. Or I don't know, maybe it's just in this game, but I swear that's in the first game. God, I want to play Red Dead Redemption 1 so bad right now.
Welcome.
Thanks, I feel welcome. Alright, I'm changing up John's outfit. Hold on. Yeah, equip this.
Forget to buy something?
Thanks, mister.
Back so soon?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Wait, sorry. Alright. So, I am, like, probably, like, 1.5 beers deep. To be fair, the second beer I had, pretty strong. I'm gonna open up a Guinness. Yeah, that's right, a Guinness Draught Stout. And it says best, served in a glass or whatever. Fuck that shit, man. I'm drinking out of the can. But, listen to this. It's gonna be a real treat for you to listen to.
Girl thinks she found a piece of gold in the river. Looks like a rock to me, but oh, maybe we'll be lucky.
Well, ain't that something?
Ah, that one didn't go as crazy, but it's got like a little like nitro ball in it. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I opened up one of these, I was so confused why the why there was like a little plastic ball in there. But yeah, anyway, let's go see Sadie.
I thought I told you to leave it, Bubba.
I thought to myself who this little girl thinks she's telling anything to.
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
Like that!
Get the hell out of here before she kills us all!
You!
Get out of here!
John Marston!
It is good to see you.
I thought I heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You kill a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
She's fine.
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy us a property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight.
Huh?
Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on, then.
What? Where are we headed?
Strawberry. Got on the run from New York. Good price for him.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
With a gun?
No, with a pen. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
Come on, we got a bit of a ride.
I know. Your telegram. You said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
There's something else.
What?
Micah.
Micah?
I think so. I heard of someone sounded like him about a year back.
Okay.
We always said, if we found him...
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Now we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford it. This country's becoming real civilized. Bad folk won't be around for long.
What's it to be?
All right, see what you can find. Like I said, feller's name is Nathan Kirk. Banker, bald, 45.
Okay.
You head up that way. I'll meet you in a bit.
Say, I mean to meet my friend in town, but I don't know where he's staying. Bald New Yorker, Nathan Kirk. You know where he is?
Afraid I don't know.
You seen a bald New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk, about 45?
No, sir. We get plenty of New Yorkers here. It's resort town, you see. The Adirondacks of the West, the mayor calls it. But I can't remember any of the bastards.
Okay.
Ask in the general store or the post office. They tend to know who's in residence for the season, as we say.
Season? Good lord. Hi there.
Can I help you, partner?
Yeah, I'm looking for a fella. New Yorker, name of Nathan Kirk.
Never heard of him. We get a lot of New Yorkers. It's a resort town, you see.
I'm sure.
Try in the Welcome Center. They tend to know most of the visitors there.
Thank you. You seen a fella? Fella from New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk? But he's so charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
Mr. Kirk! Mr. Kirk, you in there?
Who is it?
Stop! Hey! That's Nathan Kirk! Oh! You got him?
Oh, shut up! Come on, jump on!
You're a good filly.
We gotta get after him. Remember, we want him alive, though.
I know.
He went right. Stay home. I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit. This is gonna hurt. You carry on.
We just want to talk.
That's a lie. You're monsters! Monsters! Yeah, scatter!
Look out. You ain't spooked, are you? You're back.
Almost had him. Come on.
I'm an innocent man!
Then come on and talk to us.
Of course! Damn horse!
What are you doing? What you got there?
I don't deserve this treatment!
Tie him up then.
Thanks for that, Mr. Kirk. Real fun.
I'm an innocent man, but it's all a mistake. My wife is a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am.
She made me do it. She broke me. I did bad, but I'm not bad. There is a difference. Innocent until proven otherwise.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Send it on my behalf to West Elizabeth Cooperative Bank in Blackwater. Pay down my loans. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you. Hello?
Someone, come on. Read all about it.
Man, I gotta say, I do, like, several things I really like. Um, I really like being intoxicated, but I don't know, I also really like thinking about, uh, like, I don't know, I was thinking about it earlier, actually, as Cruel World was playing, but, like, I really want to, uh...
Greetings.
I really want to write a, like, Western kind of book inspired, kind of by Red Dead Redemption 2. And, like, again, I don't want to give away too many details or anything like that. But I don't know, I do, like, one of the characters is, like, a big kind of talker. And like it at least for me, kind of like the whole conceit or the whole idea behind the book kind of started off with this idea of like a polyamorous gang where like everybody is kind of like in a relationship at the same time, and I slowly like backed off that idea because eventually it kind of centered around two characters. I'm not going to give you their names. but a guy and a gal, and they're like platonic, you know, they're like partners, and I really like that. And the leader of the gang is the gal, but the kind of second in command slash like unofficial leader is the guy. They're both like leaders of the gang. They both kind of take on different responsibilities in terms of that. But the guy is a kind of big talker. That's sort of his thing. Is he likes to talk. He loves to talk. And I don't know. At least for me, like like I don't know. Again, I don't want to give away too much, but I think I can kind of give away the idea between between him and his romantic interest, because like initially I was thinking I wouldn't give him a romantic interest at all, but then I thought kind of like the perfect romantic interest for him would be a gal who is mute, who is like unable to speak, and she knows American Sign Language, and he is like one of the few people that she meets that actually knows American Sign Language, because I don't know when exactly I'm gonna have the book take place, but it takes place in the 1800s, and actually, American Sign Language was invented. I don't know when was it invented exactly, but I think it kind of lined up with when I wanted the book to take place. Let's see, when was American Sign Language invented? Uh, hmm. Are you fucking kidding me, Wikipedia? Oh man, I'm so I get so fucking pissy sometimes when I open up Wikipedia to find some fucking information, and then it's like, you know, ASL originated in the early 19th century in the American School for the Deaf. And it's like, hey, that's nice. Tell me the fucking year. God damn it. I looked this up for one reason alone. And it's like, if it's like, if it was early in the 19th century, then tell me the exact fucking year, you fuck. Sorry. I don't know. I'm a pissy little guy. But, okay, yeah. 1817 seems like kind of when, uh, American Sign Language was like first invented, but there were like other kind of different forms before then. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. Because like the thing for her is she's like a mute character. She's unable to speak, but she can still hear. And like I don't know, I like this idea of like a big kind of talker guy who loves to talk, and then like somebody who just loves to listen to him, you know? And he feels bad that she can like never talk back to him, but she actually can, because she knows sign language, and so does he. And he knows it because one of his childhood friends was deaf. So he learned sign language so he could communicate with him. And like I don't know, I was just kind of like thinking about that, because like uh I don't know, I really love the idea for this book. I think it's like really interesting. You know, it's essentially just uh like Red Dead Redemption 2 fan fiction, but with original characters. You know, it's essentially the same thing. It's like a 1800s gang, late 1800s, I think, or possibly not. I don't know. I was thinking like not too long after the Civil War, maybe like 1870s would be an interesting time to set the book. But but I don't know. I think they're kind of like a good thing, and like as I saw like kind of the twin rocks earlier over in the area with the cut down forest. I was like just thinking about a conversation that the two characters would have, and like I don't know, it was like a nice conversation and brought me to tears. Like I was just like thinking about this conversation, and I started fucking crying. And you know, I don't know, like that's ultimately why I want to write something. It's why I want to create something. Is I want people to feel emotions, but ultimately, like to feel good emotions. Because it wasn't. It was like both a sad cry. It was like half a sad cry and half a happy cry. And I don't know. I think it's just like an interesting kind of thing to think about. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure what outfit I'm gonna go for exactly. All right. Let's see. In terms of outfits, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to go for. How do you actually like take the belt off? I don't know if you can. I don't know what the fuck that is in the background. I don't know if it's like a clock or something, but it is bugging the absolute fuck out of me. Alright. Alright. Gonna actually try to focus on playing the game now.
Easy there.
The hunt is over! Kill him!
Head up.
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this? I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it?
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Look, take some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now, we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Oh, bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care of.
No, not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right. I'm ready, Marston. Come on. keeping the soap sellers in business with all that hair, huh? Got an idea of what you want? I say you look ready for a portrait now.
How's your pal?
New century, new problems. That's the way it's always been. Don't wash it for a day or two.
Excuse me.
Out of the way!
I won't stand for any more violence in my shop. Could we please get this over and done with?
Shut the fuck up, Taylor. If you fucking have another goddamn fucking quirky little comment like that, I'm coming over to kill you.
I really do wish you would hurry this along.
Alright, cool, man. You just sealed your fate. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Could we please get this over and done with?
Your life will be over and done with by the time I'm fucking out of here, buddy boy. Alright. I'm thinking... Go for these. And spurs.
I really do wish you would hurry this along.
He's fucking dead. I'm gonna kill him. You know what? Yeah, let's go for those.
Could we please get this over and done with?
Alright, if I can just equip my satchel and this motherfucker doesn't say anything, I might just spare him. I don't know, boots.
I don't appreciate you just hanging around here. Would you please leave?
You know, sometimes you really should just shut the fuck up.
Jesus, no!
Yep. No, that's fine. Just like, seriously, man, just shut the fuck up. I haven't even been to your damn store. You're like, can we please hurry this along? I don't like you, Lord. Just shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut, motherfucker. It's not hard. Christ. Alright.
You know what to do, girl.
Help me, please, kind sir.
Slow now.
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this? I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it?
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Look, take some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Mm-hmm. Now, we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. Just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care of.
No, not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right. I'm ready, Marston. Come on.
Follow me.
I fucking got away with that? I just fucking ran some dude over with my horse and nobody gave a shit? Uncle, you slow fuck, come on.
Glad you could join me, John.
Fuck you. God damn it, you deserve all the abuse you get and more, Uncle, you fucking lazy piece of shit.
You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
Fuck you, that's a fucking Bonnie McFarlane line from the first game, you fuck.
You damn grunting fool.
This ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No. She's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but, you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place, and you're lucky I'm showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here. Look at her.
Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we going to farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So,
You think I'm an idiot?
No. I know you're an idiot.
There you are, my darling.
Working hard? It's the lumbago. Now, if I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
Oh, you can be so testy. What is it, constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither. Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, well, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slums.
How about I take the saloons and you take the slums?
Anyway.
Now, hopefully your time with the law taught you something about proper behavior. I take pride everything here is of exceptional quality. People say the Mayor's Gala of '99 was the best year ever. Let me know what I can do to help you leave here feeling good and looking great. All the finest of today's fashions are right here in the catalog. Now be sure to check the catalog. I'm certain I have whatever you need. If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available. Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room. Come on, girl. One more time.
Hey, partner. Seen a big Indian guy?
Indian? Sure. I've seen hundreds.
A big guy. Boxer, maybe? Likes fighting?
Yeah. Bare knuckle guy. Think he's fighting tonight over at St. Saturnine's. Is that
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem, bud.
Why, oh, why did I have that last drink?
beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met, and he told me Charles was here. Not one of life's great
Folks, they love a
mysteries, it turns
surprise,
out.
but they hate a massacre. And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. We're leaving now.
You don't know the half of it.
John?
You're... I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So...
Let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive, too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean. Looking slow.
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey! Lone Wolf! Whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
If we'd just made the bet I said we
So you
should
keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, in the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on. This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He wasn't idle yet.
He wasn't a good man. None of us were. But, maybe he was true to himself.
Him and his code. That pig-headed bastard. You get sick like that, I guess you gotta cling to something.
He was hoping to come out of it. Hope was about all he had left. Maybe all any of us have. Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows? Dead? Maybe? I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see. Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three. You couldn't have thrown that fight!
It's never just one fight.
Evidently.
Let's go. There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John.
I'll drive.
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on. You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No, we can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. If they take us in, we won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple...
John! Charles! You boys been off getting up to no good?
Kind of. Been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
There he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as week-old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine, whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
The place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now just pull.
That's it. That's it.
See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay. You keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to. Hello, girl.
We've got you now, you piece of shit! I want his kill. Get him! We got a special hanging tree around here.
How are things?
Hey, mister.
Doing
Hello?
well as can be.
You lose the scissors in your house? Grab a seat, let's get to work. So what'll it be today? Now that isn't half bad, huh? All right, you're ready to go. Thank you very much, friend.
Too many. Good
Hello,
God.
Sadie.
Oh, John. Come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah. Well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you, exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
South. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do.
Howdy, partner.
Alrighty. Think I'm gonna call it here for the night. But I don't know. I don't know. I love Red Dead Redemption 2. I think hopefully tomorrow I'll go ahead and finish this up. But yeah, I don't know. Among other things, I kind of want to work on some editing. I want to get some shut-eye. You know, maybe not necessarily in that order. Definitely want to take a shower. Something I want to do before I hit the hay, and it's currently 1 a.m., so I'm going to go ahead and get started on at least one of those things. But yeah, I'll be back, hopefully with this John Marston. Possibly not, though. Well, we shall see.